Hey, I'm David Chance. I'm the owner of Chance's Steak and Sea here in Shallotte, North Carolina. We've had a long history here in North Carolina of operating steakhouses and seafood restaurants. Even as recently as a couple years ago, we had put a lot of the due diligence in for a restaurant that we were going to do down in Charleston. So when COVID happened, we were operating some franchise buffet restaurants and decided that it would be a good time to maybe diversify our offering, go back to our roots of fresh certified Angus beef, fresh seafood. We realized in Shallotte and just in the culinary scene in general, there was a wide gap in between fast food and casual dining, and then even some of the restaurants that are right outside of Shallotte down in Calabash. And we really felt like, locally there needed to be a place that we had a lot of interest in folks that were wanting steak. They wanted an opportunity to have a steakhouse experience, full bar, and then of course seafood is the foundation of this area. So we have really chosen to concentrate on those two items, hence the name. And more importantly, we feel like that we offer something that is an experience that could scratch a special occasion all the way down to a multiple dining experiences per week. We offer certified Angus beef here, fresh local seafood when it's available. We'll have steamed oysters and crab legs, things along those lines. We also have an on-site smoker. We smoke over hardwood, so we'll smoke, and we smoke daily, pulled pork, beef brisket, and then we'll have a rotation of other items as well. Our family, the Chance family, has been around North Carolina since the 40s. My grandfather was in the grocery business in Durham and the New Bern area. My father opened the first steakhouse and pizza parlor in Durham, North Carolina in 1968. We've operated everything from Calabash-style restaurants, steakhouses, delis, and really anything in between. We've covered fine dining all the way down to casual dining, and we really feel like that we have found a niche here that allows us to offer a wide variety of food without being overcomplicating things, really concentrating on quality ingredients and delivering an excellent hospitality experience. When we were in the process of putting this restaurant together, we went out and tapped some of the brightest minds in the market, and then we went out and recruited who was available and who was the best in our markets. We're really proud of the staff we've put together. We've got Chef Rich that's bringing a wealth of culinary knowledge to our team, as well as a very mature management staff that is keeping the day-to-day operations in line. We're also one of the largest caterers in our market. We've been catering around the state of North Carolina since the 70s. And we do everything from high-end weddings and Figure-8 Island down to local picnic stuff for family reunions. So a lot of times we do that solely organically. You very rarely ever see us advertise our catering. It's all based on word of mouth. We do a lot of big community events, and we're also very much involved with our school system and in our local market. We understand that there's a need here in Brunswick County, and not only do we want to provide a great place for somebody to work, but also a place that somebody looks forward to, is excited to bring their guests that they bring to their home here in Brunswick County. Our bar, we offer 9 craft beers, predominantly North Carolina craft beers, as well as a Prosecco champagne on tap as well. And then we also have a variety of local craft cocktails that we've designed just for our menu offering. In addition to that, our wine offering, we have several higher-end glasses of wine that are enabled to offer that experience that normally you would require a bottle purchase. You know, it's hard to sugarcoat a time where, COVID has really kind of sideswiped our industry. If you rewind back to March, it's been, needless to say, a big challenge for us. Unfortunately, we have a situation where, we were forced to close. Restaurateurs around the state and country were, and a lot of folks had to reinvent themselves. We identified early on in the COVID era that there was a lot of folks that just weren't comfortable dining in the restaurant. So we chose in our design of this restaurant to have a standalone takeout area. It allows a drive up Circle Drive, kind of a touchless transaction in regards to how they pay for their transaction as well as how they order it. We've kind of followed the trend of a lot of the clean, hard surfaces that people are putting in their homes. We removed all the rugs in the restaurant. We've got polished concrete floors. We utilized also a lot of reclaimed live edge wood. We've got sycamore benches that came off of a massive sycamore tree out of downtown Wilmington. We've got a mantel above our fireplace that came out of one of the oldest live oak trees out of Wilmington. So we tried to bring a little bit of that local flair, as well as just kind of making that cross between kind of beach cottage and kind of that urban look that you're seeing so often with exposed beams in the restaurant. And overall, just a clean, exciting look for the restaurant. We have a really nice event room that we've established here. The room seats about 60 people, perfect for those, bridal showers, rehearsal dinners, formal events, Christmas parties. There's very few restaurants in our market that have rooms of that size. It's always been a great space. We decided to bring kind of that coastal beach vibe to it. So it has the shiplap siding and just really soft neutral colors, so it allows somebody, if they're decorating the room, to be able to put their own touch on that, add and splash their own colors. We listened to the guests. We did a lot of due diligence in putting this together and realized that as we've gotten started here, how excited people are. They got tired of driving to Wilmington and Myrtle Beach and Calabash if they're coming from various parts of the county. We're at the central point of this county, and it really allows us to cater to folks that are on the northern and southern end of this county without them leaving and spending their money outside of our market.